My name is Beverly Brenda Kireta. My art form is theatre, low comedy, that is vernacular. I perform in Moroni Comedy Crew. We are 20. We have plays which talks about the importance of voting.
You vote, your voice, and then you maintain peace after the elections. It
is lawful to vote, so I believe it is everybody's right as a youth to go and vote.
I'm Frederick Okelo from Moroni. I'm an artist. Tuko crew ya wase watatu, maboy watatu. Me and my bros, we're doing hip hop. Mimi naitwa Vaccine, jina stage. Kuna DB na kuna Silver pia. So here we're in Kisumu. Neza encourage my youth wote kuvote. Juu voting ni kitu inafaa kila msee. Juu kila msee anataka good leadership, unapata. While unaenda kupiga kura, kitu ina kelele, we are all bros. Kenyans si ni my brother na my sister, unapata. Kitu najaribu kuleta ni amani.
Changamka na Sanaa, as the name says, is about using art to create vibrancy among young people. And it is primed around the elections to tap into their artistic creativity, their time, their energy, and also their reliability in being key informant group who can create change but also sustain change.
We wanted to create messages that can appeal to young people in Nakuru and Kisumu, where we're currently doing the project. And we saw that it's best that we invite these young people in such a forum, engage with them, share the kind of voter education process we have that is also being implemented by IEBC, so that these young people can feel motivated enough to be able to talk to other young people in Nakuru and in Kisumu, to be able to motivate them to come. Where they'll be coming in 3 sites in Nakuru, where we'll be doing what we're calling graffiti installations. So at these 3 sites, we'll have graffiti artists from Nakuru and others from Nairobi doing some live graffiti installations. And then we'll have a space where these young people that will attend, the ones that will be mobilized to do a pledge. So they'll do a handprint, some paint on their hand, and then stamp it on the wall as a pledge that they're going to participate in the elections and they're going to participate peacefully.
I want the House to comprehensively and conclusively deliberate on the role of young people in the electoral process.
One, as much as it is the role of the youth to vote, I believe it is the role of the youth to vote the right leader with the right objectives and goals, not just anyone who is going to bribe you with money and anything, but it is right for you to go and vote.
Several issues arose that needed clarification. We had opportunity to inform them of the current status in the preparedness of elections and their participation in the electoral process. The questions that they raised were answered, that some of their concerns were also responded to, and definitely by the time the session ended, they appeared to have had more information than they had when the session started.
It's high time we unite as Kenyans. Let us pray to God to help our country maintain peace.
And while you are developing the plot, already you have the characters in mind. Because plot sequence, scene 1, what is happening in scene 1?
inafaa tuende tupige kura ndio tutakuwa viongozi wa kesho. Kura yako ni sauti yako.
Tutakashifu uongozi mbaya, lakini tutawarudisha kwa PAWA wao hao wanaotuletea madhara.
My name is Trispa Kerubo and I live in Nakuru currently, East Mossad. I'm a music teacher. I teach at TS Group Kenya. Music is like air and water to me. It's just in me. It calms me, it's therapeutical, and it's just like medicine. And voting, it means that you actually are a part of this selection process. You have the voice. You can decide what you want to do with that vote. Whether you're bringing in a bunch of rotten people or good people, it depends on it gives you strength to choose what you want to. Post-election violence actually met me at a very bad state. I was around here in 2007 and 8, and I lost so many friends. I've never gone back to Molo. Most people that I've seen, like I see you right now, 5 minutes later you're dead and all that kind of thing. But nobody cared. It reached a point whereby I asked myself, why should I even bother? I can vote, but who am I going to vote for? That's the question.
Kwa majina naitwa John Odhiambo Awili, aka Vanilla, the poet, na mtawa Kiamunye, huku Nakuru. Napenda Nakuru cause nilizaliwa Nakuru, na part of my life, most of my life nimeka Nakuru sana. Mimi ni mpishi, but most of my time hufanya poetry. Kitu napendea poetry ni ina send message to the society.
How can you help this 20% of illiterate ndo election isi happen ati ule mtu wa illiterate apatiwe do huyu akishinda afanye nini atumie panga?
Ni haki yangu mimi mwenyewe kuvote, unaona, as a citizen of Kenya. And voting, nikikosa kuvote ndakuwa na ile guilt, maybe nilikuwa nataka leader fulani then akose kuingia kwa kiti nimekosa kuvote, itaniuma.
PAWA has been working with young people across the country, especially through art for social change. So in this concept itself, we also wanted to work with artists and young people so that we can be able to create messages that can be appealing to young people and that can engage them to be able to participate in the elections. The participants are getting knowledge in terms of understanding the election process. We want to send them out to talk to other young people out there about them participating in these elections. So we thought that it's inherent that these young people who we are involving as mobilizers get to understand the election process. So it was just an overview through taking them through this process so that they can be able to now engage with other people without messing up any other voter campaign that is ongoing out there, but just pass the message that we need as an institution is just that young people come out and vote peacefully.
Some of the voters might find it not necessary to go and vote. For example, maybe they had a preferred candidate. That candidate didn't make it during nomination. Some might feel there's no need to go and vote. It's already decided. And that thing might also happen in Nakuru. What IBC is doing is, we are currently recruiting the voter educators. They will be out in the field. They will be telling people the reason why they have to make a choice.
Mandate of the IFES, regulation of political parties, processes, unique at the IFES.
Shida iko kwa leaders, shida iko kwetu. The more unakuwa mwizi Kenya, the more chances zako za kuwa leaders zina increase.
It was fascinating. So I've understood some of the few things that I'm actually supposed to stand and say, these are my rights. No.
At least nimejua process za voting, nimejua how neza make peace in the society, una get. Nimelearn vitu most sana.
Breakdown hivyo, unaweza ingia party leadership, msemo mwingine akana peace leadership, hivyo tutatoka hapo.
Afanye peace. Mimi nifanye peace tofauti, fanye peace tofauti kama Raga atakuwa fanye peace tofauti.
Love at the far side and expect kwa mamake. Alifungo macho ala approach na giza na sauti mamake. Na kuzunisha alikuwa kipofu.
Na expect wase turn up sisi ndio tutafanya peace. Ni community watakuja tufanye peace pamoja. Because inakwanga, that's the fun of graffiti. People come together, create something beautiful. Na wakikama hapo wadu hiyo piece, wataichunga even more. They'll value it because their input is in that piece.
The creation process was exciting, man. I don't think there was such an energy mix, especially when he came from Nairobi all the way to Nakuru. There was a huge energy mix. I had a huge expectation when I was meeting artists here in Nakuru. And I don't think my expectations have been disappointed because artists wa Nakuru mko juu yani.
Yeah, so hashtag is Changamka.
Yes, if you can't make it slide, just take a photo of your hand and laptop near eye.
Okay, maybe I can just hashtag.
No fighting Kenyans. Peace.
Looking for peace.
I just told myself that I will not fight elections.
Hiyo imekuwa poa sana. So nimejifunza like being a peaceful voter.
The expectations that I had have been met because one, if you have a talent, you don't need to sit on it, but you can use it so that you do the right thing with your talent and not misuse it.
I'm living Kisumu a happy person. A happy person in terms of the kind of young people I have met. They are very vibrant. They're engaged. They did probe every and other questions that they had in mind. And perhaps they even came up with their own other questions that they personally had.